Okay, gang, let's try 69. And again, I'm sick, so I'm going to sound funny. Alright, you have a negative in here, and you know that the domain of a logarithm has to be greater than 0. So that means that you have to negative the negative, because a log can't take negatives. So meaning that what's in here, because what's in here has to be greater than 0, that means that the domain of this function is less than 0. Alright, so let me just work that out if that doesn't make any sense. It's basically a reflection over the y-axis is what it is. A negative in the graph reflects it over the y. A negative outside the function reflects it over the x. Okay, so remember the VA exists when this equals to 0, so negative x equals to 0 when x is 0. So that's why your VA here is at x equals to 0. Alright, so now if you put in something like, if I make a little table of values, if you put in something like -1, that works because you're negativing the -1. Right, so you're doing ln of +1, which is 0. Right, you're going to negative the negative. So if you put in -1, it equals to 0. And let's put in another value. -2, -3. Let's put in like -4. So if you put -4 into here, you're doing ln of -4, right? Which is ln of 4. And I think we used that number already. We did. I already have it here. Which is about 1.4. Okay, so -4 is 1.4, which is about here. If you want to put in another value, a good one would be like -1/2. So you're going to do ln of -1/2, which is ln of 1/2, and we did that number also before. We're going to just round that to like -0.7. So 1/2 would be like -0.7, which is like here. And again, you just got to know, what the shape looks like, because the points might not help you enough if you don't actually know. Can you guys see that? I don't know if I need to add a color to it. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, and then that's a graph, because what happened is when you put the negative here, it reflects the graph over the y. It flips it over this way versus flipping it over the x. It flips it this way. It's a reflection over the y, and that's why it's going that way. Alright, gang, that's it. Catch you.